We're live for time recording, and we are on our way back to Wigan from Sterling Vegas. And I've had no arguments with anyone today. So yeah, hope you're all good. Hope everything is hunky-dory. Don't forget to check out the playlist if you enjoy these driving road trip things that I do. It's not like road trips in America, I know that, but we're not in America, so what do you expect? Hashtag just saying, asking for a friend. So, yeah, it's either. Time check. Yes, please. It's 21:33. It's 16 degrees, but feels a lot warmer on the 3rd of the 8th, 2021. All of which is very good. So yeah, I did a playlist, did a flight the other day, flying from Wigan to where I've just come from on Flight Simulator, Microsoft Flight Simulator on the Xbox Series X, and it went very well until I started the flight back, and I missed a turning, so I thought I'd even into off I'd have a faff around and try and figure out where it had gone wrong, and yeah, I ended up crashing into what used to be MFI, and that was the end of that. So I will endeavour to do it properly in the future. Anyway, we've got a lovely sky tonight. It's nice. I feel like I was on a racetrack then with them coloured tyres around them what look like telegraph poles. This building on the left used to be the big Man-Web building, and it was a solid building. You can see there from the wall. It used to be, yeah, very chunky building. Now the only bit that's left is the bit from the middle, which is a shame. Anyway, we're in Duckingfield now. It's a real name. It's not spelled duck as in duck, it's spelled duck as in D-U-K, infield. Not in a field, infield. So it's definitely ripe at some point for whatever I do next year. So I want to do some that are not local. I'm getting fed up with doing local places at the minute, but that's the way the year has been so far. I joined the RAC so I could go a long way, so if I do break down I can get towed back. So I just not took advantage of it. And this is what we call a mobile phone. Oh, that's interesting. So, this guy looks gorgeous on the camera. It looks okay with the naked eye, but it looks much better on the camera. I am a camera. Camera. Bumpity bump. Bumpity bumpity. It's quite bumpy, this road. We are heading now towards Ashton-under-Lyne. We've gone a slightly different route than normal. We'll come out, you see there in the distance, that's the Gothic church that we come out, well, the medieval church that we come out at, so the big roundabouts. So we're coming at it from a slightly different angle. Very, very slightly different angle. Many cars around. Oh, as I say, that one appears. Left there used to be, I'm not sure if it still is or not, the slaughterhouse. It looks like it still is, to be fair. And then we come to these traffic lights. These are the ones that I trigger as we come from the right and then drive really, really slowly, so that they change by the time I get there. And then we go into the bridge and we're back to normal again. So on the far right is the church, which is gone, and then on the left is the other church. Which will come into view as we go around the corner. We go around the corner like man, boy, yeah, man. Let's go around the corner and see what's going on there. That looks lopsided. That's a bit better. Never get it perfectly straight. But they definitely went through on red then. So I guess it was either a Mercedes or a BMW. Anyway, there's the church, gone. So on the right you'll see the Soviet bloc. Across, there's no one really anywhere near me. Well, look at that car that went through on red. Not gone through on red this time. It's on the right lane now. And is that BMW? I don't think it is actually. It might be a Toyota. I apologise to BMW drivers. A little bit pan now. Toyota. I apologise, BMW drivers, please forgive me. Please forgive me, let me go. Old Ashton Bath's on the right, that's the tower that you can see, and then ahead you can see the church with the holes in it, which is about to disappear behind a tree, but then will reappear again as we go past the tree. That's the church with the holes in it, which you can't see because of the extended light effect of the car coming the other way. Actually, I thought that was something going the wrong way. It was, but it's a cyclist. It's like a delivery or something similar. Oh, I'll get GI. Tell you what, my air fever's been weird this year. I've not had an itchy eye all year, and then the last few days I've had an itchy eye. Oh, look at that arsehole. Oh look, there's a scooter race going on here. Come on, come on, come on, checker guy, you can do it. We'll never know the result of the race, but it looks like the checker guy had a good lead there. And his car was complete as well, unlike Max Verstappen's, which got pretty much halved. I don't know if you've seen that picture that's going around on Instagram. Max car post-race, and literally half the car is missing. How the hell he got that round is beyond me. Fair play. So we're coming to the M60. I don't intend to go all the way on the M60 today. I intend to do a little bit, a bit different today on the M60. Right, I've got the inside line, which I don't really like doing because it's quite tight, to be fair. That van was very late at pulling over. He's just been blitzed by a car older than his nan. Probably. Anyway, yeah, I don't feel like going all the way on the motorways today. Right, the van's now overtaking me. Some plastic bodies. So this lane is about to disappear. Why is the camera wobbling so much? We're having an earthquake, don't worry. So we'll get out of this lane. And then this lane disappears. So we'll get out of this lane, nothing behind me. Doing a steady 70. Lorry going to pull out though into in front of me. Yeah. Fair the car did as well. We're doing a steady 70. The sky looks, it's not the nicest sky we've had. We've had a few really nice skies, but it's starting to go dark again a bit earlier now. I say a bit earlier, it's 9:45. Not that early. But blue sky is pretty amazing. Nothing on the slip road. So we're back to 3 lanes. So we're going anti-clockwise on the M60 for now. M62 junction 22, 23, 45-minute delay. God, we're not going on the M62. Headed now towards Heaton Park. And that's where we take the slip road around the roundabout that we were on before with the traffic lights on it, that we actually got through, unbelievably. and we joined the old M62. We're forcing roads, slow down, slow down. Gone from 50 to 40 very, very quickly indeed. I'm not slowed down to 40 yet, and the BMW's gone rattling past. Down to 20. 20? What? 20 and 40? That doesn't make sense. Down at 40 now. There was 2 at 40, 1 at 20. But none of that made sense. Alright, we've got a massive thing ahead where we're going to have to... We've got all 3 lanes ahead closed apart from this lane. So we've got this knobhead who's decided to try and get past me. Amazingly, he's pulled in behind me and other cars have pulled in behind as well. So yeah, 40, that makes sense. We're actually slowed down to 35 then, but we're now picking up speed again to 40. Right, there's a few cars going through now behind us in the lanes that are closed off, trying to push in. There's one in the second lane that's coming up. Absolute idiot. Obviously they're in a rush. Well, the good news is we can get off here. So we're now on the roundabout that I was on about before. There's nothing on the matrices here, but there's no roadworks here either, so I think the roadworks are actually down on the M66. So yeah, national speed limit ahead. So we're all back to normal. Car behind me has just gone from this lane into the slip road and then gone over the hard shoulder bit, and then come back onto the first lane where the Merc is. It's going on behind me. So yeah, they're all out tonight. Anyway, we're back up to just under 70. Normally we go on to the M61. But I don't want to do that. Instead we're going to go to Swinton. car's doing in the second lane. Well, I'm not going to drive around it. Do 65 mile an hour now. But my exit's coming up, so I'm like going round it and then cutting across them. Coming off here, as I say, is unusual. It's not unusual. Well, it is a little bit, to be fair. Ah, I thought I was going to sneeze then. Oh, flipping out. Now on to the A666. Regular viewers will know that I often go through Manchester and then past the Edgecroft Hall and then turn right and end up going past the James Bond's Baddie's lair and then through an estate to a set of traffic lights. Well, that's basically what we're doing now. Except we're coming out from a different angle. We normally come at it from the left, we're coming at it from the right. So from the angle I normally come at is from the left here. Today we're hitting it from what would be my right, but we have to turn right instead of going straight across. It basically cuts out the boring bit through Manchester, and then we can tootle through here, there and everywhere. Well, that's quite good. Get a filter. Wasn't expecting that, I'll be honest, but anyway, take a filter. So we're now heading towards Swintonian, also known as Swinton, famous for its Roman buildings. If you look at my let's walk around. The bank you see on the bridge where the railway station is. Got Matlan on the left. Actually, was it that it might have been that Matlan, or it might have been here I crashed the aeroplane actually. I think it was, thinking about it, I think it was Swinton. I think it crashed into B&M's. It wasn't real, obviously. It was on Microsoft Flight Simulator. Link in the previous video. Got a filter here, so hopefully the bus is completely useless, so the filter has now been drawn and the vehicles are now heading off. It's not a huge amount of them though, so it's not too bad. So we'll pass the scoreboard for the football. The Bobby station. We're now on the A6. The guy looked like he was doing the walk you do when you're absolutely smashed out your head, but you don't want anyone to know you are. Somehow I'm completely on my own and I'm not exactly sure how. There's nothing behind me, nothing in front of me, on my side. mistake where I got lost as well up on the right. I was not expecting to get through there. There mustn't be anyone triggering the lights. No, there isn't. So, looking at lights, someone turn the lights out then. Now in Worsley. Doing full speed of 30 mile an hour, which is all you can do on this road, because it is a 30 mile an hour road. Well, obviously you can go faster, but it's frowned upon, mainly by me. So. Fair, that 30 there did look like an 80. That says we're doing 28, 27. Oh, I wonder if the off licence will still be up down here, the one that's got the Christmas lights up. And we're actually only like 4 months off Christmas. WTF? Okay, 4.5 months, but still. That's ridiculous. So we're going under all the various bridges here for the M60, the M61, the East Lancs, and the East Lancs to the M60 and the M61. So yeah, quite a lot of bridges going on there. Someone doing some fly tipping there by the looks of it. Still nothing behind me at all. Apart from that car, but I mean on my side. No lights, no nothing. Oh, there's a car just going onto the bridges now. As we head into Wigan, with the worst indoor shopping centre I've ever seen in my entire life. Got a bus ahead of us doing 29 mile an hour, so we're keeping it steady. Coming up soon is Brains Carpets, which is on your right, with the pointy bit on. That's Brains Carpets. So we've got a bus which is about to either turn left or stop for someone. Stop for someone. As we go round. Heading to Worsley proper, not Worsley, Walkden, although a lot of Worsley places are in Walkden, which makes very little sense. Someone came to the shop who was from Walkden and said that people from Worsley just look down on the people who are Walkden. I'm like, well, I can't think why, apart from the really bad shopping centre you've got, but I didn't know how bad it was at the time. Passing the church, which featured on the walk round Walkden, as well as the pub where I bow to everyone, absolutely soaking wet, which is the Stocks Inn, I think it's called. There's only one person sat outside having a drink. Catching up with an articulated lorry. Thought about it, I could have driven that lorry by the lights change, but now we're stuck behind it. God damn it. Anyway, Mackey's is there. You can tell that because of the big sign that says Mackey's. Right, that is that van trying to go around, or is it? No, it's turning right, okay. It's alright, it's going very fast. Okay. Right, I know we're coming up to the SR station in a little while. I think before that we have to go through Little Hulton, and well, that lorry's flying. I'm doing 30 and the lorry's pulling away from me. Hopefully it'll turn off at the traffic lights. Not these traffic lights, the set traffic lights where the new Enterprise car rental place is. Oh, here's the SR station. I knew it was, I thought it was fairly close to Wigan. Still doing 30. There's a car behind me, but it's not really gaining on me. Again, why is fuel so expensive at the minute? 133.9. Have they put it up so people will buy the cheaper stuff when that comes out in, oh, I'm going to say in August? Not now, is it September? It's coming. New fuel that only new cars can work with. Lorry's pulled off again. Traffic lights have just changed to green. I bet they'll be back on red again before I get there. So these lights change very quickly indeed. Yeah. So they might be on green before we get there again. But no, I don't think so. There's the Enterprise Place on the right, which is just gone out of shot, which has been derelict for a long while. I don't know, I can't remember what was there before. There was something there before. They knocked it down and now they've built that Enterprise Place. Right, cars behind me are catching up. Right, here we go. 2, 3, 4. Go through Spirits and Spice, Spice and Spirits on your left. Spice and Spirits. Good God, how full is that car park? Jesus. Fullest I've ever seen it, and it's a Tuesday. 22:06, 15.5 degrees on the 3rd of the 8th, 2021. That's when COVID went rampant in this area. Oh yeah, there we go. Is that the one with the... No, it's not. That's not the one. It's a takeaway. So what we're looking for is a bit further up. It's on the left, on the corner. It normally shuts at 10 and it's 6 minutes past, so we might be a little bit late for it. And they have their line. Oh, you see. Oh, you're back. Well. Oh, I didn't know you'd gone then, to be fair. Anyway, welcome back. Just saying, they have the lights in the shape of a Christmas tree. Then I was going to say, oh no, the shutter's down. Ah, good. Like mackerel in the oven. I'm gutted. Never mind, it'll soon be 40 miles an hour. Yay! Wicked lad. Tip. Why does it keep cutting out? We end up at the tip down here, and we are on 40 miles an hour now. I don't think the tip's open at 8 minutes 10, mate. Okay, so we're coming up to the roundabouts where all the depot things are. What are they called? Distribution centres. Oh, and Aldi. How could we forget Aldi? Never forget Aldi. Although I don't really shop at Aldi, I'll be honest. I currently mainly shop at Tesco for myself, and Tesco, Sainsbury's and M&S for my mother's. Mainly because Sainsbury's and M&S have a decent range of gluten-free food, like pies and things like that. If you turn right here, you meet the bridge. Oh, no, the bridge. Well, you do meet the bridge, I suppose, but you meet the bus shelter on a bridge. They're all going down there, which is nice. There's another nice open road. So now heading towards West Hall. Apart from it being a bit bumpy, I do like this road, it's quite nice. It's just not very well maintained, but we are in Bolton, so that explains a bit. Cyclist here. We're definitely in West Orton now. Going to the roundabout where the old Checkers restaurant used to be. Although I'm not going that way, we're going to go through West Orton, through Hindley. Although I'm not going to Mackey's. It's very out of focus, this, isn't it, today? I don't know quite what's going on. Actually, a hell of a lot of cars come this way, which I'm a bit surprised at. Not too long at 30, so it's all good. Traffic lights there, that would be a nightmare. This road is a nightmare at rush hour. So putting traffic lights there would make it a billion times worse. Even temporary ones. So we're now heading up towards the best Mackey's I know, although I'm not going there now, like I said, and the Sainsbury's. And then we go through Hindley. Weird traffic calming things that they do. to just make you think you're going through a chicane on a Formula 1 track at 30 mile an hour. Like you do. And my lights have changed to red, which is a bit annoying, so don't worry about it. Hopefully they'll change back again shortly. Verily I say unto thee. Very shortly indeed. In fact, shorter than Pult could see, so anyway, they're off now. Well, these lights have just changed to green. Whether they're still green when we get there or not is another thing. If anyone's coming out of, well, it could be Sainsbury's, staff who work there, or anyone coming out of Mackey's, but no. No queue at Mackey's. Oh yeah, there is a little one. No, there isn't, it's just one car putting their order in. Going to Lidl. Again. This car's get up and goes. Like got up and gone. Coming from. If I might get up and go went a long while ago. I'm in my car. Front's doing 31 and I'm doing 29, 28. Quite unusual to get through them lights. Not easy, but there you go. We're now on Hart Common. Going past a pub. Well, not a pub, it's a restaurant. That's the place on the left that makes hearses. That's what someone has to. One vehicle most of us will end up having a ride in at some point. Well, at the end, not at some point. Unless you work for a funeral director, in which case you have a ride in it all the time. Around the corner here and we are pretty much in Henley. That's what used to be a greyhound track. I never went, but there's a load of houses now on the left after this van, or actually where the van is. like in good old Wigan. Car that's like in driving, so all I can see is the headlamps of the car, nothing else that close. Drop back a bit now, mainly because it broke when that other car pulled over. Through the town centre. And then right here. That's the Tesco. Don't know what's going on with the lights on that car. You can't see them, but the left indicator is just on. Alright, okay, now it's gone off. So when they press brakes, the left indicator comes on. Brilliant. So you know whether they're braking or turning left, or they're braking to turn left. We're interested to see what happens if it does try and turn left and it puts its indicator on with a brake light flash. The railway bridge. To the left hand side, well you can't see obviously because it's pitch black, is the park with the skate park in it. To the right of the traffic lights is Kirkley's Tip or whatever it's called, and the site where Morrison's used to be. Long since been demolished. It's probably houses now or something. Temporary traffic lights. Right. Okay then, well thankfully they've changed. So we'll just go through. What's going on here then? Nothing as far as I can see. Anyway, it didn't slow us down, so that's all that matters. So we're now in Ince. Just changed. I did have a load of cars behind me, I don't have any more. They all followed me through the traffic lights, the temporary traffic lights. It's not like they changed when I was going through. But must have all turned off. It's the second cyclist I've seen. Absolutely no lights on the bike. Nothing at the front, nothing at the rear. Nothing between their eyes either, more than likely. Not between the ears, even not between their eyes. I'm sure they'll have a nose, just no brain. Right, so we're at these lights, which have changed, which is very good. So we're now heading up to Posh Mackey's and Tesco. So a slightly different route on the way back. My windscreen looks filthy. I think I drove through. I must have driven through a load of books at some point, but I've not really been anywhere for the last few months. These are on green, which means, yeah, they'll change. It's red. To be fair, there's no brake light on this side either, I don't think. Obviously, you've got the brake light in the rear view, well, in the rear window. They went through red. Yeah, no, it's got no brake lights at all apart from the rear view and the indicator coming on. That's nice. Ugh. Ugh. It's the number plate of the car. Ugh. Wonder if they're driving's ugh. Because they've got the P on them, which means they've only just passed the test. I'll have one of them little black boxes on, don't they? They've definitely got a dash cam because I can see it from here. Yeah, you can as well, that little blue dot on the windscreen. Doing 20 miles an hour. 25. I think they've literally just passed the test like 4 hours ago or something. First time they've ever driven on their own, 25 miles an hour. So yeah, ugh. $20 miles an hour. Absolute arsehole. They don't stop when I've got cars rattling behind me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars behind me. And they're on the road. Ugh, indeed. Anyway, we're now coming past the hospital and the lights are on, I think. I think you see them in the distance. No, it's not, it's a bus shelter. Or is it the lights? It might be the lights. No, it's the bus shelter. And the sign for the hospital. So are the lights on? No, they're not. they're not on today. It's very sad. Heading now to Cherry Gardens. Like I said earlier, thankfully someone's took over, whether it's the same people who had it before or someone new. But it's open again, which is good to see. But it's open now. Front doors open and everything. Wibbly wobbly. They filled a hole in on the wibbly wobbly, but now we've got a hole before the wibbly wobbly. Just a little bit frustrating, but there you go. Now heading towards the dangerous traffic lights at the Galloway's end of Beach Hill. The railway line. That's currently on red. May well change before we get there, but they may well not. Oh, they do. That worked out well. They're already changing back again because someone's just triggered them coming from the Tesco side, which is the left side. Past all the shops and the takeaways. The one that's open is Planet Pizza and Don Marino, or whatever it's called. Then the ultra dangerous traffic lights 2. Which is the Martland Mill traffic lights. Which will be on red by the time I get there. No. I'm going to say unless no one's triggered them, which I really hate because some people just think they can go through these lights. Well, there's a couple of cars coming either side, but nothing to worry about. Over the canal, over the River Douglas. We're nearly at Journey's End. The railway bridge. Pulled across and then I pulled back again because I thought that lorry might want to swing out to turn left there, as it happened. It didn't, but always think ahead. So past Spar and Starbucks. So looks like it's still open, Starbucks. Want a coffee at 33 minutes past 10 at night, would you? Well, I suppose if you're driving it might be a good idea thinking about it. I just can't have coffee because I'm lactose sensitive and caffeine sensitive as well. So we are in Marsh Green. We'll go past the Coles, aka Co-op in disguise. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you very much for watching and everything. And don't forget, there's loads of these driving videos on this channel, amongst many other things, including burger reviews, games and stuff like that. So feel free to have a peruse. And I'll stop. Yeah, there's nothing from today. So I should stop here and say thank you very much, everyone. I will see you all again next time. Until then,